Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Thursday night Minecraft. Before we crack on with the main brilliantness of whatever we're doing, hello, this has been a little while for the Minecraft. We've been away for a couple of weeks. PC issues, if you didn't already know, most of you do. Go check out Hellish News on my gaming channel if you want to know out more. But hello everybody, hello to everybody who's come along. I see we've got a few people joining us right now. You can see the all-important viewer plus subscribers up there scrolling across. We're going to give them more visibility on the streams. We're going to do shout outs. We're going to try and see how many we can get. We're going to do, like in the second half of this year, we're going to do like a viewer plus subathon. We're going to see what we can get to each month and see if we can break the previous in terms of total number of people supporting the channel. But important information before we crack on, OpenTTD Viewers Game is coming up soon. We're going to be having that this month on the 29th. My voice is going, excuse me. There we go, it's a bit better. So yes, if you're into OpenTTD, and most of you are, then make sure you're free on the 29th. You can either play along, come and join us in the viewers game, or just watch. But if you want to take part, you will need to be there at the beginning of the stream for registration. People aren't allowed to join partway through. If you wanted to know more information about that, follow our social media or come along to the Discord. And the links to all of them are on my website. There we go. So look forward to that. Now, we're going to get into Minecraft. And we're going to get cracking, because we've got a lot to do today. And apparently a villager is going to walk through the camera. And another one's going to keep nudging me. Well, here we go, folks. Here we are, back in last days, finally. And here we are in Shanty Bay. Now, I don't know how many frames are on. Hang on, can I get my overlay? Oh, unfortunately, because it's a Java application, you guys can't see this, I can. But I don't get a frames per second report from my standard software, so never mind. But I am running a new processor, I'm running a new graphics card, and I don't know about you guys, but this is looking pretty good. I think we're going to be able to up the streams from 1080 to 1440 at some point soon. Is there a... I thought I could hear like a drown down here or something, but nope, never mind. So recently we named to me and to you, and I can definitely hear something that's a bit weird. Has somebody trolled me with something? I'm not sure. And our horse is now ready with its armor. Scurvy, we might need our horse in this session. Oh, and this temporary bamboo farm seems to be a villager trap. They can get in there, some of them, but they can't figure out how to work their way out. It's a bit weird. I don't know how I'm going to release them, but they don't go to bed at night. They just stay there for like all eternity. But today we're going to be working on our Galleon. So here is, this was part one. Part one was very much working out what woods we want to use and like what the front shape of it was. I can't remember if I said between like that time and now I would finish the front. But if I said I was going to do that, I haven't. But while we're here, we will turn on the kelp farm. There we go. So kelp farm is now active. We probably will get a small amount of lag the first time the fly machine departs, because this kelp farm's been growing for a while and it hasn't been harvested in ages. Is it me or is the Minecraft sounds a bit loud? My headset is turned up a little. Tell you what, we'll just dip that down to 50% for a while. So we've got loads of kelp in here. Yeah, we're backed up actually. Okay, we're backed up. And we've got loads of kelp blocks. So I'll convert those kelp into kelp blocks at some point. It's a wee bit loud. Okay, well I've knocked it down a bit anyway. It was a little bit loud to me as well. I'm just waiting for this fly machine to realise that it's allowed to go. And just see how much lag we have on this PC compared to the old PC. I mean, we could... Oh my. Actually, that's not too bad. Processors jumping up. I don't get... Oh, no, that's not the button I wanted. I don't get frame report, but I get GPU report. So GPU's running at 16%. Processors running at 9%. So it doesn't seem perfectly smooth. But it's coping with it. That would have crashed our Java session last time. So we've definitely got an improvement on the computer. There we go. Yeah, there is a bit of FPS lag there. We didn't... according to my statistics on my screen, I don't think we dropped any frames on the stream. We didn't. So the computer is coping with it quite well. It's just kind of like the limitations of Java and so forth. I mean, what's Java running now? We're running 1.8. So yeah, that definitely needs an update. But yep, we're doing good. We're doing good. Okie dokie. And remember, I'm running this in 1440p, and even though you guys aren't seeing it in that. So we need to carry on with the ship. So we're going to do a bit of building. And there's going to be a little bit of kind of... not repetitiveness, but there's going to be sections where I can just talk, which is nice. We can have a chat. Now, this is going to be the front of the ship, and I want this to extend back a good way. And then I want like a second layer, a second level, where I'll put my bedroom and stuff. So let's grab a load of the spruce, because that's the main thing the ship's made out of. It'd probably be good. It'd be a good idea if we brought one of the crafting tables up on deck. Do we have any spare ones? Doesn't look like I actually have any. Why do I not have spare crafting tables? This is ridiculous. There we go. How is the new PC come along? PC is doing good, folks. If you want to know the specs of the PC, it is on my website. I've updated that already. Although there is one change I have to make. So I managed to get the motherboard, CPU and RAM upgraded when it failed. At the same time, I put new SSDs in it because I now can have the NVMe M.2 drives, which I couldn't have on my old computer. So I did that at the same time because of the change in motherboard. And then the graphics card came later. That's in and working now. It's doing quite well. And the latest thing is that I actually haven't got enough USB ports on this computer, and I never have. And I used to have a PCI Express USB card in my computer, and it's terrible. It causes so many problems. So, just touch some metal. I bought myself a new one. Doop. So there's the new one. I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't that expensive. It's relatively cheap. But it wasn't like dirt cheap. I didn't want to buy dirt cheap because I thought the one I bought was too cheap, and I think that's why it keeps breaking. So we've got that one to install, and once I've done that, I think the computer is then back to 100%. So we're as good as done with that, thankfully. Right, okay. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, it's a coincidence that I had to rebuild a computer, and I've decided to do some sort of viewer plus subathon for the second half of the year. It's not a coincidence. The computer definitely needs paying for. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll start at the bottom, and we'll work our way up and just expand this backwards, and we'll figure out how exactly that's going to work. So I'm just going to build one side up, and then we'll see. Especially with the prices at the moment. That's right. I mean, you can't really get... I couldn't get the graphics card I wanted, so I sort of had to buy the more expensive one. So I bought the more expensive one. I bought the next model up, so to speak. Yeah, that looks like it's okay. So I think to do this efficiently, what we really need to do is do like a line of it. So I've done a column, but to save switching between woods, we need to do like a line. And the question is then, how far back do we go? Because I don't want this... I mean, it's not going to be humongous. It's not a mega build or anything like that. And I will... I did the bit under the water. Is there any particular reason you bought an AMD GPU instead of an NVIDIA one? Yes and no. The motherboard and the processor that is AMD. So, kind of like, if I've got AMD processor, then maybe I should get AMD motherboard. The processor I was kind of drawn to because it was on offer. And yeah, I mean, Brandon, that wasn't the main reason. That was kind of like, in fact, that really wasn't a factor at all. I upgraded the computer before I decided I needed a graphics card. The computer was upgraded and fixed. I got the motherboard, CPU and RAM in. I got it all running. And then I was like, you know what? I've got a really good computer here, but my overclock 1070 is just so below everything else. It just drags the rest of the computer down. And because I used the graphics card for helping to process streams and video encoding, I was like, could do with a GPU upgrade. It's a good job I went with AMD because it's almost impossible to get NVIDIA graphics cards right now. So it wasn't that, Brandon. I mean, it could have been if I'd have actually planned to buy a graphics card. I hadn't planned. This is just the way that it worked out. Deep Surf says, I'm pretty sure AMD GPUs are sold out as well. They're not. They're not. Most of them are. I would say about... It's difficult to say, but I would estimate that probably half the places are sold out of about 75% of the AMD GPUs. This is why I wanted to put a workbench here. But the place where I bought mine from had some left, and I bought it. Like I said, it wasn't the one that I was originally planning on getting, it was the model above. And I've just made more planks and I needed stairs. So yeah, it's almost impossible. Where did I get mine? I bought my GPU from a company called Overclockers. They're UK based, as am I. And they also do this interest-free credit thing, where you buy now and then you can pay a year later. Which is brilliant, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have it. It would have been very difficult for me to rebuild my broken computer. We would have, instead of doing the upgrade, which I'd planned next year, this year, I'd have had to have spent maybe £150, £200 on just replacing the motherboard, and then next year replace everything again. Which over the course of time would have been terrible, because I can't really afford to do that. What we need is we need about 100 viewer plus subscribers, and then we're golden, folks. Then we're absolutely golden. Can somebody go to my website and just count on the homepage how many viewer plus subscribers we've got? I'd be interested to know. I fixed the I think I fixed the integration which allows announcements in the Twitch chat when somebody buys a viewer plus subscription. However, nobody's bought one since I fixed it, so I don't know whether it works or not. Not a clue. So I'm just building this side up and we'll see how far I end up building it. 24. 24. Is that a record? I'm not sure if it's a record. I don't actually have statistics of like a rolling number of how many people we've had subscribe, but 24 is definitely up there. I know we had quite a lot subscribed at one point, but that's when the pandemic hit and I gave away a few months for free to everybody, to help everybody out. To help people who wanted to join a community and be part of something, and, you know, some people were potentially a bit lost, and hopefully that helped. Right. Okay. I'm. Oh, I fell in the water. Let's make it daytime. I'm guessing 6 is AFK. No, 6 is probably in the end. Otherwise, it'd probably be daytime because 6 does sleep. 24. That's cool. So if anybody watching would like to support the channel, support me, and support paying my computer, you can do so. And the best way to do so is via Viewer Plus. Information about Viewer Plus on my website. If you're interested, check it out, subscribe, and we'll see if the integration works or not. Okay, so I think what we'll do is that he's placing slabs. Sixer's busy placing slabs. I think as well as going up into a second story on the rear, I want it to jut out, and I think we'll start by making it jut out by 1 block, but I've got a funny feeling we'll do a double jut. So that would be 1 jut, and then that would be another jut. Go away, please. If you haven't got a trident, you're just annoying me. I mean, to be fair, I think I've got 3 tridents now, so I don't really need it. I think what we'll do is we'll extend... Go away. That's it. Hide in the kelp. The dolphins will probably come and play with that kelp now. There we go. We just stagger it ever so slightly. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Okay, let's get up here, and I think... Oops, I fell off. Why did Streamlabs say about Viewer Plus twice? Is it because I told it to, and then it just so happened to be it's time to tell everybody about it? I think that was what happened. Okay. I was like jumping on the top of the water there. I did think about putting some scaffold down, but the water makes that difficult as it is. Oh, Egg posted it. All right, I see. Egg did the command. Egg was being helpful. Right then, so this... Oh, this is going to be difficult for me to kind of work out. So then I guess here... Maybe I do need some scaffold. I mean, I could just use buckets of water. That's pretty easy. Then I don't have to, like, place blocks as foundations or any of that rubbish. So that should be the jut out without the stairs. So then if I put the stairs in, we'll be able to see what it looks like. So, stairs. How are we going to do this? Yeah, so if we place that one and that one like this, and then we'll have to turn this one round. Just make it a corner piece, and the same with this one. There we go. Let's go have a look at that. We've got to get this bit right. Got to get this bit right. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, I'm not quite sure how far back this section goes. I could do with getting Hasmin to help me build the ship. Because Hasmin is really good with the textures and the using different blocks to its advantage. I mean, if I'm building something that I know like is something that would be made out of wood, like a ship, then I get stuck to materials like wood. Like, I can't stop myself from building in things that aren't the material that thing would be made out of. That make any sense? I think it made sense. I do prefer to try and make sense. There we go. Yeah, wood is the material though, but who's to say that another brown material like dirt or something wouldn't then be nice to texture in with the wood? I mean, that is a bad example, but it was just an example. It wasn't like, I'm not going to make the ship out of dirt. Or maybe I should make the ship out of dirt. Jackamack's here. Hey, Jackamack. We was just saying that we've got 24 viewer plus subscribers. And I'm not aware of a time that we've ever had that many. So I think we're in record times. There we go. The fat back is nearly getting on. Yeah, that's looking good, that. It does need to be... You've got to imagine it with a pointy front on, though. Okay, let's go up to the top. This bit's going to be difficult. Six says, I find it hard building things out of wool or dirt as it's not structural. Haha. Yeah, he's... Hang on a minute. I thought that was... Yeah, these ones here should be stairs. And they're not. Haha. I spotted it. I spotted my mistake. Should be stairs. There we go. I shouldn't really use dirt. I should use honey or slime, because they're a really good block to do this. Wait, hang on a minute, that's not right. It needs to jut out. There we go. Brilliant. Which means we get rid of that one and that one. I think I actually have to put them in and then replace them afterwards, because you need these on top to be able to place the other ones. If I had a shovel, you can break the dirt instantly. I have got a shovel. I've just not got it out because I don't think I really need it. I prefer the hotbar real estate, to be honest. And I'm just waiting for Mojang to actually sort out the whole terrible inventory problem that has arisen because the game's grown and grown and grown with more blocks, more flowers, more trees, more trunks, more leaves, more bark and everything. And the inventory space is still the same as it was like 10 years ago. Or more. Right. Let's make some trapdoors. And if I... I do need temporary block. Okay, let's see if we can find some temporary blocks, like some honey or something. Where would it be? You know where it'd be? It'd be at the Hellish Inn. That's where all that stuff is. Modded has the same problem, but it solves it with stupidly big chests and storage and things. Yeah, it does. I mean, I don't particularly like the way that modded solves the problem, but it does solve the problem. Now, how are we going to do these corner bits? Oh, I have to place it the other way. So that's where that's going to go, but then the next one, in theory, would be here. We need to, like, either connect them up or... Oh, I could just do that. What did I do down the other end? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I did that end. Okay, that's cool. So I just went... boop. And we can do the same here. So I wish there was an easy way. I suppose remembering it would be the best way of doing that. But I never remember which way to place trapdoors to get them to fold the way I want them to fold. Or should I say, I rarely remember. There we go. So there is a little bit of a hole there, so we'll sort that out in a second. I will bring the shovel down, though, just to get rid of these. We need to get the deck in. Oh, I haven't placed them here. And there we go. Okay, apart from those bits up there not right, overall the rest is okay. So let's go fix those bits up there. We'll have to knit to the Hellish Inn to get some supplies at some point soon. And also, I'm hungry. I've got some cooked pork chop. Jackamat says, so if I renew my Viewer Plus sub now, would it tag on to the end of my current subscription that's about to end? I don't know, Jack. Well, this has been something that somebody asked before, and I tried to look into it, and I think you can end up with 2 subscriptions. I know Sixer ended up with 2 subscriptions, but Sixer bought Lifetime while he still had a subscription. So I'm not 100% sure that that is the same. So the short answer to your question, Jack, is sorry, I don't know. I wish I did. I wish I did. But unlike the bot and everything else in that category, I didn't develop that. Our notifications not working on stream. I don't know. The alert box should be working. I don't know. We'll check it. Okay. What did Neil just say? With the 3-month last year, one ended up with concurrent memberships. Not quite sure about that. I didn't develop OpenTTD. Oh my goodness, we're starting to get zombies on deck now. It's not great. There's a zombie on the boat. Just put this down here so we can at least get down there. Originally I'd made it out of dark oak, and I'm glad I changed. There was a few reasons, namely one. Okay. Jack's gonna do an experiment. Well, I don't know if we'll get the notification, Jack, because the Discord notifications only and oh my goodness, that was a trident. Where is it? There he is. Come on. Here we go. Are we going to get the trident? Well, those two are fighting it out. No trident. Right, let's go and get some resources. Tridents everywhere. Oh yes, this is looking... I was just about to say it's looking good, but then I remembered we need a second story on that back section, so I've put that... Oh, it worked. It now ends in 2022. So it tacked your subscription onto the end of your existing one, even though your existing one hadn't run out. Is that what happened, Jack? It tacks on perfectly. Cool. I mean, it's a good application that I use for that. What we do? We're going to go to Market Town and get some wood. And I don't think we've really had any problems. The only real problems is people not activating their accounts properly. Like they get the activation email and like don't activate their account, and then they try and log in and they can't work out why things isn't looking correctly and stuff. But there you go. If you've already got a Viewer Plus subscription and you extend your subscription, it will extend it properly. You won't end up with 2, unless you purchase like Lifetime or something like Neil did, I think. I don't know if Neil did it with a different account though, so we'll have to see what Neil says about that. You have to do it through Renew. So you can do it both ways. So you can have multiple subscriptions going, or you can renew it early and it'll tack on to the end. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Same account. Okay, so Neil didn't renew. He just purchased. Oh, by the way, folks, so the first unnamed horse that died here, I made a little monument for it. Unnamed horse 182. There we go. Real fella says I never win. I tell you what, should we do a game giveaway and we'll see if you win that. Yeah, I mean, if anybody gets 2 concurrent subs, and you know, and it's like, if it's like a day or something and they're not bothered, that's fine. But if they want me to try and sort it out for them and fix it, I can potentially fudge it, but I would much prefer people to use the renew feature correctly so that their subscriptions extend correctly. Right, we're here to do a couple of things. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Treasure Trove. We're just going to check around Treasure Trove to see if anybody has purchased anything. Anybody has purchased any bones or sticks. None of that's been sold. Sales have slowly slowed down at Treasure Trove, and I'm not sure why. We need some birch logs, so we'll steal them. And we need some spruce logs, so we will steal them as well. Yeah, looks like we actually, since last time I cleared this out, which, by the way, was when I came online after fixing my computer to test Minecraft, we haven't made any sales. So it's been about a week. Wow, a week and no sales. We're going to have to do something about this store. We're going to have to revamp it, rework it or something. But no sales for a week. That's bad. Right, let's take the birch logs and the spruce from here. We'll leave everything else. I need some adverts. I need to just tell people more about what I've got. We've got an empty shulker here, but I don't think I need to bring the shulker with me. Have we got like loads of trapdoors to take? There are some spruce trapdoors. I'll take them. We'll drop the rotten flesh. Rename paper adverts everywhere. Yeah, like in GTA, I could just do like a flying machine. Fly across the world just throwing the leaflets. I like that. Shop at Treasure Trove. For all the treasures that you need to trove. Now, what was it oh, the honey blocks. There we go. We need to bring the honey blocks with us. So now we're running out of space. We'll put a few things in our ender chest. We will throw away that rotten flesh. This is where we can... we've got the materials to make the lampposts. And I'm pretty sure Sixer still gives away meat. Cooked meat. The sign's gone, which I'm guessing went in the creeper explosion he had. But last I knew, he was giving away that meat for free, so... Cheers, Sixer. Right, let's pick that up. Dario, watching on YouTube, hello, welcome to the stream. Now, because Jack renewed, and he's not like a new Viewer Plus person, there won't be a Discord or stream notification about that. I'm going to try and fix it so that every time... Or create a new feature, should I say, not fix it. So that every time that somebody renews, we'll get a proper notification. But I'm actually thinking of... I'm going to make my own widget. My own Viewer Plus widget. So it will count how many Viewer Plus people we have. It will tell us the last person who subbed. And a couple of other things as well. We've got the scrolling text up there. We've had that on stream before, but that was my first kind of attempt, and it doesn't work very well because it scrolls through the list of names, and then there's a massive gap, and then ages later it starts scrolling through the list of names again. It just doesn't work that well. So I'm going to try and work on doing something a little bit better. So that was my first attempt. And after doing that, I'm going to code my own thing. You didn't get a notification either. As a newbie, when did you subscribe? Right, I think we've got everything we need, so we'll head back now. Real fella, when did you sub? A few minutes ago. Oh no, check the the Discord general channel. Yeah, so that is working. We don't have on-screen notifications for new Viewer Plus subs at the moment. This is why I'm thinking about making my own widget. It didn't appear in stream. Okay, yeah. But what we're going to do is I'm going to try and do it so that not only does the bot let us know when somebody subs, but it also lets us know when somebody resubs and how long they've subbed for. So that'll be quite nice to get that up and working. Unfortunately, it's going to need a rewrite of the Viewer Plus bot to do it. And the Viewer Plus bot is the bit that I developed. So I'm not an OpenTTD developer, but I do develop, and that's one of the things that I did. So the subscription stuff on my website is done through the website, and I didn't develop that. But the actual bot that does like the integrations with Discord and the Minecraft servers and all that sort of stuff, that's the bit that I wrote.
Fantastic.
And we got a follow. So the follow notifications do appear to be working as well. So everything looks to be going as expected. So thank you very much for following Diorite is the best. It is really. Very much so the best. Okay, let's pop a few of our resources in here. There we go. So we don't need the dirt anymore. I'm going to delog the spruce. Sorry, the birch. We'll delog a spruce as well. We'll keep the honey blocks down here. And we've got some trapdoors. Now, before we left and went to pick up the rest of the materials, I realised that this here doesn't actually want to be trapdoors. This is actually going to be a wall. So I'm on face cam. Well, somebody could have used the KSP thing. One of the mods could use the KSP thing in an emergency. It wouldn't work though, would it? No, it wouldn't work. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. It because it doesn't pick up Minecraft. No. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to have a technical difficulties page, not to be confused with the technical difficulties. Yeah, it messes it up, but what we're going to do is we're going to have there's a problem. Hellish has a problem page, and it'll give me a notification. So we're going with the second story now. And, oh, I fell right down, but that's okay. I wanted to come down here anyway and just check the underside. So the underside round here, that's okay. That's looking good. Yeah, it's on my to-do list to make a technical difficulties page, and it should be pretty good. Now we need to decide how high we're going to have this. And I also need to decide how it's going to work, because there's going to be an upper deck on here as well as this being a lower deck. So there'll be a wall here, and then there'll be some sort of stairs from that deck up to this deck, and doors leading into this room, and then there'll be a deck up here. So I guess we need the spruce edge again, like this. But then, like, what do we do here? I think we should just turn the corner and leave it. There we go. Yep, that works well for me. Now, instead of honey, I should have used slime. Slime's better than honey because you can jump on it. But I don't have a lot of slime. But I went and jumped off the ship because I couldn't jump on the honey. I tried to sneak to the edge. I don't know why it didn't work. And now I can't get up there very easily. There we go. So what if we do like that? Yep, that works. So pop, pop, plop, and sorted. Okie dokie. Let's go and have a look at that. We've got to put some windows in this and everything. It's going to be crazy. Oh yes, snow blocks would work in lieu of slime. I'm not 100% sure about that. Oh, I've just managed to sneak myself. Will it have cannons? Yes. I can confirm it will have cannons. So I guess I need to put another top deck on here. So I don't have any slabs, so let's go do that. We should probably slab the deck out a little bit more, so let's do that. And then we'll get the stairs going to the upper deck. The doors going into the lower room. There's another one. Where is it? There it is. Come here. Oh, I saw that it dropped something. But it was gold. Gold! I'm happy with gold. There are a lot of... Oh, you've got my honey block. Give me my honey block back. Thank you. Oh, there's a hole in the ship. Go away. And looking at this, there's a hole in the ship because this layer here should be stairs and it's not. And it should be the right way around. I've run out of stairs. Let's go get some more. Oops. I was reading the chat and fell off. I feel like Hellish might like that boat mod where you can make your own boats that actually move. Maybe. I do think that I might actually have this boat in my survival world. If I can be bothered to rebuild it. And get all the materials. I haven't got a tree farm in my single player survival yet. I do plan on having a tree farm. I've built the blast chamber for it. And what else have we put in the blast chamber? Can't remember now. But we're going to be building the sorting system soon. That's the plan now. Okay, so this section is done apart from the very bottom. Cobble. I did do cobble, but I put cobble in when I made it. If you know what I mean, I made it with cobble. So I can't remember if I've like put a concrete thing in there. I don't even remember what I did last episode now. Oh, I think I made the kelp farm last episode. Is this live yet? We're live. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Hello. I don't know how me going hello proves we're live, but answering the question, is this live, is a relatively good way of showing that we're live. Hello. So there's a few people here that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, so just to reiterate, there is an open TTD viewers game going on next week. So check out Hellish News. Look out for the information on my Discord and social media. If you want to take part in that, you'll need to be there at the beginning of the live stream for registration. Once the game starts, we will not be allowing new players to join the game, although everybody is welcome to come along and watch the game. Yeah, we haven't decided what we're going to have yet. I figured something different might be nice. There's that mod which allows you to charge for other people to use your railway. like your rail networks. And I think I'd like to try that. But we'll have to test it. What did we do last time? Did we just do a Furs Desert game? Was it Furs? I can't remember now. I think it was Furs Desert. It was definitely Desert. But it was good fun. I always look forward to them. It was a regular desert game? Oh, okay, fair enough. And on top of that, we've got my mid-year charity championship, which will be good fun. Okay, so there we go. We've got more of the deck done. I haven't done much of this side yet. I figured if I build one side of the ship on stream, then I can build the other side of the ship between streams. Because, like, then I can just copy what I've done on the other side, and I don't have to worry about what the design's going to look like. Or we could just have half a ship. That would be hilarious. Just, like, split it down the middle and have glass. A Daisy comp would be fun if that's even possible. You could do a Daisy comp. What you'd do is you'd give everybody, like, an hour to prepare, and then it'd be like last man standing. That's fine. I don't need to stand on the ship. But I'm not sure. Yeah, constantly spawn everybody in the same town, maybe. The only thing is that there's nothing then stopping somebody just for, like, legging it into the countryside and disappearing for the rest of the game. So you'd need a way to get everybody back to a starting point. Or something. Or you could say you could get everybody to start in one town, and then it'd be the first person to reach a certain place on the map, but have PvP on the way. I like that. That sounds like fun. Right, I'm not sure how high this room needs to be, but it is almost certainly high enough. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, if you actually know the map. Yeah, well, there's a map for the map, Brandon. So, yeah, we could potentially add mods for competitive stuff. Just need to split this stack into planks. How's the kelp farm looking? Yep, you can see it harvested recently. There's a few blocks. In fact, that means the hoppers are full, I think. Is the kelp farm backing up now? Oh yes. Okay, so the kelp farm is half backed up of kelp. Like raw kelp as well. I like the idea of, like, having a first one to this place wins. Sort of thing. Everybody, yeah, an admin would be able to see everybody with the world camera. We already have that mod, Jack. That's a mod that we can turn on the server if we wish. There are some mods that cause problems with our server, which is unfortunate. But there's nothing much. I don't know. It's a bit weird. We could just start a new one, of course. Start a brand new server. Right, so that is the width of the ship. I think it's a good width. We have a double middle on this ship. I'm almost sure. Yeah, it definitely requires testing, Jack. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the double middle. So we'll have double doors down here. 1, 2. And I won't put the doors in yet. But then we need steps that go up to the top there. Do we use steps? I think we should use steps. And I think I want to use jungle. So, and we don't have any jungle wood here, so we're going to have to nip back to the inn. But we can pick up anything else that we need as we're going. What was that? Oh, it's just the fish. Rotten flesh everywhere. Yeah, so it's a possibility that we add DayZ to the list of competitive things. The only problem is that usually competitive stuff is an hour long, so we do like an hour of each game. And for example, things like Fistful of Frags will do, I think 3 20-minute games is what we did last time. So we'll see. You press like. Oh, thank you very much for the like. Are you subscribed? You should be subscribed. So good, it'd be good to be subscribed. Everybody should. Then, and also, if you are subscribed, check your notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on the events that we've got coming up. Oh, I need to start a giveaway. Let's do that. Hang on a second. I'll be right back while I start the giveaway. Throttle off. We'll slide down here. Have I not got steering on this? Steering enabled. Oh, it's because right, we're in the wrong mode. We are in the wrong mode. We want to be in... But let's see what happens. Let's give it a go. That was a fantastic run. Well, there we go, folks. We should have a giveaway going in chat now. Let's have a look. Is that right? Did I do the right one? What's the giveaway for? Oh, there it is. That's correct. Deadly Days. So we've got one game code for Deadly Days to give away. Remember, if you're entering via YouTube, you would need to come to Discord to collect your prize. However, if you're entering via Twitch, we can message that straight away. So you can buy up to 10 tickets, and tickets cost points. And you get points by watching and chatting, and of course by being a viewer plus subscriber, you get extra points. And those extra points will actually get awarded at 9 o'clock UK time. So they'll be coming along sometime soon for those particular people. In for a penny, indeed. Quite a few people joining the giveaway today. Right, what we got here? I said I needed jungle. There's not a lot of jungle there. Do I have spare? No, I've got one spare jungle door. And I want some jungle stairs, I think. And potentially some... no, not slabs. Let's take the planks. And we'll just nip into treasure trove as well. Today's deal still there. And there's some jungle logs there. Was that going to be enough? Tell you what, I'll take another stack. We'll probably be alright then. Oh, let's have a quick look around while we're here. So let's do a mini tour. So just outside of... I tell you what, we'll do it in the daytime rather than wandering around at night. So let's just get in here. Just got an email notification, I think. Nope, nothing important. Okay, so just on the outside of Market Town there is the White Pearl. It's the teleportation laboratory which allows adventurers to return. I suppose we should go and check whether anybody's purchased any teleportation. Oh, there's a creeper there. No! No, I backed off then and I backed into a fence. There we go. We nearly had creeper problems again. So let's see. The only way for me to know is to come in here and just... because I haven't got a maintenance room yet. Nope. Nobody has purchased a ticket to the land of teleportations. Maybe we'll have to all go on an adventure together and get everybody to pitch in. Sounds like a fantastic idea. I should do that. Okay, so yep, we've got the teleportation there. Then this is the Hellish Inn under construction. This is Sixer and Riddy's shop. It's the village shop. It's got villager things in it. So it's got books and they've got a few end things here. I really want to buy one of these, but I'm a bit poor. So maybe we'll have to wait until we make some sales before we get some more of them. A mass trip to a woodland mansion. That sounds like a fantastic idea, Sixer. I'd have to definitely buy an elytra for that. This is the Goose Possum Great Goods. There's all sorts of magical and interesting goods here. Is that bird named? The bird is not named. They need to go to Treasure Trove and purchase a name tag. Then we've got the Ender Dragon egg in the middle of our fountain. This is where me and Brandon played Connect 4. This is Brandon's tree that he needs to finish. I'm not sure if this is finished yet. I need to find out what's going on with this. But Riddy was building something here and then moved somewhere else. The end box is cheap. What's going on here? Are they spitting at each other? What's going on? Yeah, they're fighting each other. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Also, let's check what this guy's got. Nothing I'm interested in. So we've got the Shulker Exchange, which is another reason why Sixer is very rich. The castle is coming along quite nicely, apparently, but that's not in this area. And then we've got this shop here, and every time I come here, this is either a really successful shop or a really, really fail shop, because I always come here and there's some... Oh, I didn't mean to throw my arrows away. There's some wool. Okay, that's fine. But then if I go to anywhere else, like glass or any of the other products, it's all empty. So either they're completely sold out all the time, or there's just never any stock. Which is a shame, really, because I'd like to buy stuff from there. And this is coming along. Okay, so this portal needs fixing. And we're going to have to redesign the way that... what we were going to do, because I think this path was going to continue. But now it looks like we're going to have to make it go a slightly different way. But this is the museum, which will be coming soon. Certainly a grand thing. You can see a few peeks of what's inside. I look forward to that. Maybe we can give a hand with that at some... It's a museum, Brandon. So we'll see what happens there. What's that say? The observatory available on the right. I tell you what, let's explore the observatory. Do not run on the leaves. Okay. So we come inside. It's a pretty little Wonderland Paradise shroom tree thing. We've got random things lying around. I can hear lava, which is probably not good next to a wooded area. I have no idea what's here, what it's for, or even now where I am. I've managed to find the entrance again. Okay, well, maybe we'll explore that a little bit more another time. There's a staircase. I'll have to investigate the staircase sometime soon. Let's crack on. I want to get, like, this side of the ship done, so between episodes I can build the other side. Okay. Yeah, I need to rethink the way that the Viewer Plus bot works. Because at the minute, it only knows if there's somebody new in the list, rather than somebody who's just subbed. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can do it with timestamps. I don't really have access to a database, so it has to just go on what it can see. I could have access to a database, but it just makes it so much more complicated. I will need to keep it as simple as possible. So we'll find out. Can we not get it from the data transactions that people make on the website? Yes, we can. But what we've got to do is the bot needs to know what's changed since last time it ran. And it doesn't know when it ran last. And I don't know of an easy way to make it know when it ran last. If the bot knew when it last checked, then I could check for changes since then. And then use them as a list of, oh, these people like just did something. Like these are the people. But I can't. It's with the way it's set up at the moment, I can't do that. So, right then, we've got one door. Let's make some more doors. We'll put our doors in place. Now I want these to be recessed, so we'll put them in the other way. There we go. Is the giveaway? Oh, the giveaway has got like 5 seconds left yet. And we need to put the staircase in, so we need to make a staircase. That'll do, I think, to start. I'd like the staircase near the edge, away from the door. And I'd like it to jut out a bit, like here. And then I can fill the bottom in. And then when the staircase comes up, it won't cut into the roof too much. There we go. The raffle has ended. The game giveaway has stopped. We're going to pick the winner. And the winner is Sixer. Congratulations. As I know you and I know who you are, etc., I will hand you your prize directly through one of our communication channels. Congratulations! You won a prize! You get to build the other half of my boat for me. Actually, I could probably get somebody to do that. Like, pay them in diamonds. Or get people to pay like, you can buy a Viewer Plus subscription by giving me diamonds in game or something like that. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's have a look here. So the floor is at that level. So up here, the floor would need to be here. But that's going to cause a gap there that I'm going to have to cover up at a later date. Which means we don't need those stairs. And these ones are fine. And Brandon says, Brandon's got two stacks of diamond blocks. And I've got a couple of diamond blocks, and that's about it. I don't know where Brandon got all his diamond blocks from. Brandon, how did you get so many diamonds? Did you mine them, or have you earned them through transactional work? You mined them, okay. I haven't done any diamond mining at all this series. None. Zero. All my diamonds have come from like treasure hunting and treasure and chests and trading. All of it. It's been an interesting experience doing it that way. Would I recommend doing it in the future? I don't know. Probably not. It was different. It was something different. There we go. How many more do I need to go up? A couple. Where's my honey blocks? Honey blocks. Honey blocks. Sixer says a lot of his has come from the end. Yeah, there we go. Is that the same? Yep, it is the same. Okay. Cut that out. And we'll just do that. There we go. Need to get a little bit more spruce. There we go. So we're going to have staircase each side. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I guess we should go about as high as the other bit. But then there's the floor to deal with. Which I have no idea how I'm going to deal with it. But I will. Oh, actually, I think I've got an idea about how I'll deal with it. I'm not going to do it right now. That's going to be when we do decorations on this. So I think what I'll do is that actually this stream might be the last stream that we work on the structure of the ship. Next time we work on this ship, we're probably going to end up working on like the features. So the bedroom, the cannons, the storage and all that sort of stuff, because we're pretty much done for the basic structure. Well, we'll need to put the sails in, actually. I didn't think of that. Completely forgot about that a ship needs sails. Who'd have thought it? Did you forget about the sails as well, Brandon? Oh, we forgot to... Oh, no, look. No, the flying machine's done that fine. Put an outboard motor on it. No, Jack. That's not going to do the job, mate. We need sails and a crow's nest. Yes, with a ladder. All of that wonderful stuff we still need to do on this ship. Okay. It depends how much I can get built between episodes, because I don't really have the time at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, we don't need these temporary bits here anymore. And what I was thinking is that I could clad this bit with like that, and that would A, look nice, and B, cover up the terrible floor. But then I realised that I can just do like this around the staircase. I mean, I could do it here as well, but I don't want to. Definitely need to do something. Yeah, well, we're going to need more of them anyway. So let's just see. We've got 8 there. Is that it? 8. Oh no, there's a stack of them there. Brilliant. So let's do these. Oh yeah, that's looking brilliant. This ship's really starting to take shape now. Really starting to take shape. I mean, I suppose we could also put one there, but I don't think it looks good. Just looks like it's in the way of the staircase. And then up here... Well, that's not quite right, is it? Up here... we could do that. Oh, yes. Because then that still looks good from down here. Are you going to live on board? Yes. So, my bedroom is going to be in here. And the storage room is going to be down there, as well as the kitchen. Or is that called the galley? I think it's called the galley. And once the ship's finished, we'll have to have a big party on it. Because that's what you do with ships, isn't it? You have a big party on the ship. So let's get this bit here sorted. There we go. And, I mean, I guess we could do this. Use a splash potion to launch it. Oh dear, Brandon. Did Brandon say that? I think so. Now, this doesn't look right because on this side, the outer edge expands And on this side, it doesn't yet. This is just in line with that, because I haven't built the other half of the ship. There we go. I'm liking that. This is going to be good. We need a hole in the deck to go downstairs. We can go down the plank. I tell you what, let's make it daytime. Hello. Come on, there we are. You need a plank. Yeah. I kind of have got a plank, except it just comes down to the jetty here. It needs to go further back. That's not as far back as I'm going to. It looks more like a tugboat at the moment, because it's like short and fat. But we get the pointy bit on the front, and I'll make that bit go back further, and we'll be all right. Adorabat, watching on YouTube, hello and welcome. But the thing I'm struggling with at the minute is that I could just like fill these in like that, and that'd be all right. I mean, it'd look good from up here. Maybe that one should be a different colour, but from inside, that looks terrible. I guess we could just put a false roof on it. Rail route. What? Live stream gaming says rail route. Yes, lots of cool rail route stuff coming. And to me, to you, of course. To me, to you. We'll have to get the parrots up here as well. So if we just do... I mean, we can't put that up to the ceiling because of the different woods involved. But we... I mean, it depends what colour we want to do the ceiling. We just put a fake ceiling in. Yeah, we'll put a fake ceiling in and everything will be fine. So if I do that for now, and that, then that means it'll work on this bit as you come up. And then on the inside we'll fix it. Brandon says, I've always wanted an island-based Minecraft server. Oh, what with the boats? Be interesting. You've been thinking to get Paul Chuckle to do a cameo request for Hellish. Oh, that'd be interesting. Oh, I just realised we're missing some wood down here. There we go. Pop, pop. So we've got the stairs going to the upper deck. We've got the beginnings of the bedroom, or should I say the captain's suite. This side of the ship doesn't exist yet, which is a bit of disappointment. Because I was actually going to start looking at maybe putting the storage system staircase in, but I can't do that because the ship is currently full of water. Oh, the ship's full of water. You know what? I think we're going to have one more structural build on this. Maybe where we do the back and the front of the ship, now that we've got the side and the middle done. Yes. And then we will add the cannons and the storage system and stuff like that. Hi, do you know Brazil? I know of Brazil. I've never been there. You wish you could make mixed blocks using slabs? I wish that too above the line. I wish that too, but in vanilla Minecraft is not possible. Not possible. Right then, folks, let's have a look. Yes, so we've been streaming for about the right amount of time. And it is now time for me to say yahar and a goodbye for now. From whatever we're going to call this ship. We're going to need some names. But I'm very happy with the way it's progressing. So maybe we'll have to see what I can do between streams. If I do get anything done between streams, I'll post pictures on the Discord, and of course, link to the Discord and everything else can be found on my website if you go to masterhellish.net and look at Hellish Places. There we go. There's the link sent out on Twitch and everything. It only goes out on Twitch. YouTube people will just have to figure it out because, you know, I think the link's in the description. I'm not sure. But I think we're going good. After the PC rebuild, we're going good. We're getting more viewer plus subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for the support, everyone. And thanks for hanging out with me today and doing a bit of Minecraft. We'll do a bit more next week and maybe even sometime soon. So, from me, the ship, and the llamas in the background, take care and goodbye for now. Ta-ra!